Good morning. Today is Monday, September 22nd, and it is an A Day. I'm AJR.
And I'm Mayor Dennis. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and a moment of silence.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Students, teachers, good morning. Let's have a great week. Starting tomorrow, we will begin taking morning tardies. We noticed that the traffic ended around 7:22, so if you're leaving your house at 6:50, you might want to start leaving at 6:45. Move it back 5 minutes. Again, we will start counting after-school tardies. Finally, students after school, you are not permitted to go to the elementaries or the high school. If you go to the elementaries or the high school, they will be getting your names, and Mr. Warfield will be having a small discussion with you. Now, back to the announcements. Sorry.
This week, our Stingray volleyball team have 2 games, one on Tuesday on the road against Ladies Island, and then they will return home on Thursday to face rival McCracken at 5 o'clock. The football team again will be at home on Wednesday to face Beaufort Middle at 5 o'clock. This Friday is the annual Bridge Bowl as the Seahawks football team travels to Bluffton High at 7 o'clock. Tickets are $7.
Last week in our football pick contest, over 100 students and staff participated. The winner with 9 out of 10 correct picks was Maggie Todd from Miss Clark's homeroom. Please come to the WHHM studio in room 506 to collect your prize. The rest of the scores are posted to the WHHM Edmodo page. This week's contest will begin tomorrow, and you can't participate without joining our Edmodo group.
Attention HHIMS cheerleaders. Today is picture day. Please meet in Coach Clark's room immediately after school with everything you need for pictures.
Do you get stressed out by all your homework? Well, you're not the only one. Parents all around the United States are worrying about their kids' health due to stress from getting so much homework. According to CNN Health, as children go back to school, parents begin to negotiate balanced family time and take home assignments. Many parents also shared that their children are too stressed out and exhausted by the amount of homework they receive. Some parents even said that they feel like drill sergeants when they get their kids to finish their homework.
So, I'm sitting in class, right? And the teacher was talking about something real important. It had something to do with what's his name? Shakespeare? I gotta write 2,000 words on that. Too much homework, way too much today. Too much homework, way too much today. Now, I'm fully serious when I say my bag weighs a ton and then some. No kidding. Math, science, music, history, English, IT, business, art, and that is only half. Holy crap! Too much homework, way too much today.
Yeah, sorry. Shelter Cove Town Center will provide residents and visitors with a unique outdoor shopping experience in an open park-like atmosphere. The town of Hilton Head plans to contribute a 5-acre linear park to the development. Walking and biking trails will wind throughout and connect with the existing trail system that extends across the 12-mile radius of the island. Set in an ideal location overlooking Broad Creek, the park will also serve as the primary location for live events throughout the year, such as festivals, fireworks shows, and concerts. The mall, too, has many stores including Jake's Wayback Burgers, Island Couture, and French Bakery, and Courtyard Cafe. Construction on Shelter Cove Town Center began construction in September 2012. Phase 1 of the development opened in early 2014.
The Beaufort County School District now has a partnership with Rosetta Stone to bring students 25 new languages, not just Spanish or Chinese, but Russian, Vietnamese, or even Greek. Students only take one language at a time, but once they complete all the levels to a language, they can move into another.
The district's contract costs $190,000 according to the superintendent. That makes it about per student. The program will all staff.
Have you ever thought about a future in space? NASA, Boeing, and SpaceX are working together to make a space taxi for astronauts to go to the space station and go back to Earth safely. Here's a video with more information.
Milestone has been met in the new private space race. Boeing and SpaceX have won NASA's commercial crew contract to replace the space shuttle.
And liftoff, the final liftoff of Atlantis.
Boeing received $4.2 billion, SpaceX $2.6 billion. Boeing's CST-100 and SpaceX's Dragon will ferry American astronauts back and forth to the International Space Station. This is a big deal. Since NASA canceled the shuttle program in 2011, we've had to rely on Russia to get our astronauts into space. Seats on the Russian Soyuz capsule cost over $70 million each. Now, I've actually been inside the CST-100, and while it's designed for safety, it's actually pretty cramped in there. It can fit up to 7, but it's configured to only fit 5 right now. I've also been inside SpaceX's Dragon, which definitely seemed like the space capsule of the future. It had touchscreens, and it also had mood lighting. NASA turned to the private sector to reduce cost and risk in both the long and the short term. That set off a new private space race, and the announcement marks a big win for Boeing and SpaceX. Boeing officials told me they believe this industry could be worth $20 billion over the next 20 years.
How do you turn it on? Yeah. Good morning, I'm Emily Slauson.
And I'm Savannah Ray, and we are here to give you an update on the ISIS crisis.
ISIS has executed another victim, David Haynes.
Check out this video on his death and how the leaders of the world are viewing this situation.
Well, the British Foreign Office say that they're working urgently to verify that this video, when I talked to them a few minutes ago, they were still in that process. I asked them if they'd been able to reach out to Mr. Haynes' family, that they were not aware at that time that they'd done, so this is very much the early stages. ISIS alleging that this is David Haynes. The video, as you say, appears like the other 2 execution videos of journalist David Haynes, an aid worker, and that executioner who stands next to him, when he speaks, again, it sounds and he looks very much like the same executioner that we've seen in the 2 previous killings. He speaks with a British accent, and while he speaks, he makes a specific reference to U.S. airstrikes against the Haditha Dam. This is a key strategic dam in the west of Iraq. He makes a reference to that. Now, those strikes happened only in the past few days, so that does seem to date this video to within the past couple of days. This is that specific part of what he said.
Your evil alliance with America, which continues to strike the Muslims of Iraq and most recently bombed the Haditha Dam, will only accelerate your destruction. And playing the role of the obedient lapdog Cameron will only drag you and your people into another bloody and unwinnable war.
So that accent there, unmistakably British, sounds like the executioner in the previous 2 killings. And at the moment, the Foreign Office here still trying to verify this for themselves, Randy.
Maybe you've heard of a little YouTube channel that's known for its kids, teen, and YouTubers react episodes. Well, ever thought of how your teachers would react to videos you watch? Well, in this first ever Teachers React with Miss Clark's, you'll get to see it in action. Idea credit goes to the Fine Bros on YouTube.
Love the song, hate this girl. And she should not dress like that, ever. Taylor Swift might be the scariest ballerina I've ever seen in my life. And Lady Gaga's the only one who should ever wear gold in a music video. Okay, is that enough?
Okay, do you know who that was?
Taylor Swift.
And do you know what the song was?
Shake It Off.
So, what do you think of it?
I think the song is a really good song, and I really like it. It's also a really good workout song. But the fact that Taylor Swift sings it makes me want to listen to it a little bit less.
So, why don't you like Taylor Swift?
I feel like Taylor Swift is one of those people that sings the same song to a different tune every single time she sings.
Today I'm going to talk about upcoming TV shows and movies. Here are some of the movies and TV shows that just came out or that are coming soon. Mockingjay, the third book in the trilogy of The Hunger Games, is coming out November 21st, 2014. Also, another movie coming soon is The Night at the Museum, Secret of the Tomb, is coming out December 19th, 2014.
Here are some movies that just came out. These include Dolphin Tale 2, the sequel to Dolphin Tale, on September 12th. Another movie that just came out is The Maze Runner on September 19th, 2014. The Vampire Diaries are coming back on October 2nd, 2014. Also, The Walking Dead returns on October 12th, 2014. And here are some TV shows that just started. The Red Band Society started on September 17th, 2014. Houdini started on September 1st, 2014.
And finally today we have a special performance of the hit song Let It Go by Connell Harriman.
Do you want to go?
Do you need the mic?
Okay, I think we should go.
Do you need, yeah.
Make sure it's like way up, like sound up there.
Ready?
The snow glows white on the mountain tonight, not a footprint to be seen. A kingdom of isolation, and it looks like I'm the queen. The wind is howling like the storm's swirling storm inside. Wait, what? Couldn't keep it in, heaven knows I've tried. Don't let them in, don't let them see. Be the good girl you always have to be. Conceal, don't feel, don't let them know. Well, now they know. Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go, let it go. Turn away and slam the door. I don't care what they're going to say. Let the storm rage on. cold never bothered me anyway. It's funny how what makes everything makes everything seem small, and the fears that once controlled me can't get to me at all. It's time to see what I can do to test the limits and break through. No right, no wrong, no rules for me. Wait, what? I'm free. Let it go, let it go. I'm one with the wind and sky. Let it go, let it go. You'll never see me cry. Here I stand, and here I stay. Let the storm rage on. What? Do I just...